Hello everyone, welcome to another session of IDS. In one of the video, we talked about taxation in ancient Indian society. We learned that there are strong evidences which suggest that an effective taxation existed in ancient Indian society. In today's video, we are going to talk about taxation in current times. So let's start with colonial period. अगर हम colonial period की बात कर रहे हैं, then we must talk about James Wilson. Why? Because he is the person who introduced the concept of income tax in India in 1860. The same year, he presented the first union budget. He was also the finance member of the Indian Council and also the founder of the Economist. Now let's take a look at the historical background. Let's try to understand कि इनकम टैक्स का कॉन्सेप्ट इंट्रोड्यूस ही क्यों किया गया था, इसकी जरूरत क्या थी. So British government suffered massive debt due to high military expenditure to deal with 1857 revolt. उनका खजाना ऑलमोस्ट खत्म हो गया था. That's why Wilson was brought to India. और क्या पर्पस था? Establishing a tax system, modernizing nation's financial system and also introducing paper currency. Yes, तभी paper currency introduce हुई थी. So Wilson ने क्या किया? He introduced Income Tax Act 1860, जिसका पर्पस था to create a steady stream of revenue for the British government. He argued that taxes were justified, more or less जैसे ancient period में kings justified कि taxes were justified because we are providing protection to जनता. Similarly, British argument that they provide security for Indian trade. अब वो security उन्होंने Indian trade को provide की या नहीं, that is something which can be explored. Now let's talk about the bills he introduced. Two bills which he introduced talked about income tax and license tax. Income tax था जो आपकी income था उस पे calculate होता था और license tax was required whenever you wanted to start a business. Okay, he also said that individuals who were earning less than 200 rupees were exempted from income tax. More or less the current time में deduction होता है. Similarly, same way that certain income group is exempted from paying taxes. Now let's talk about the taxation during current time. और उसके लिए हमें बात करनी होगी income tax department की, जिसे हम IT department भी कहते हैं. IT department is mainly responsible for correcting direct taxes. Direct taxes क्या होते हैं? These are the taxes which is paid by me, you directly to the government. There is no middleman and it is calculated on your income or wealth. Central Board for Direct Taxes or CBDT is the body which is heading the Income Tax Department. Income Tax Act 1961 जो है वो फाउंडेशन है हमारे करंट टैक्स सिस्टम इन इंडिया. अब बात करते हैं कि कौन कौन से पर्सन है जो एलिजिबल है टैक्स पे करने के लिए. सो इंडिविजुअल्स which means you, me and others, we are eligible if we are 18 years old and above and if we are earning. Companies have to pay tax on their profits. Corporate firms pay taxes. Hindu undivided family is a concept in India where every member of the family has to pool their asset and then a government charges tax accordingly. Association of person is a group of person who come together with a common agenda or to do business. They are also eligible to pay tax. Artificial juridical person is a category which is not covered from 1 to 5. It is a category which is not a natural person. So the person who is managing this category is liable to provide details regarding ITR. Now let's talk about which type of income is taxable. So income from our salary, the salary which we get every month is taxable. Income from our house property. So if we own a property and we have put it on rent, that income is also taxable. Profit and gains from businesses, all the profits are taxable. Capital gains, income from other sources. Suppose I have some surplus money and I have invested in FD, mutual fund and stock. Whatever income I am generating as profit is also taxable under IT Act. Now let's talk about the important terminology which is used for the purpose of taxation. Income tax return or ITR, ये आपने बार बार सुना होगा. So ITR is a form which is submitted to income tax department. It has detail about the taxpayer's income, tax payable, also the deduction and in case if there is any potential tax refund. कई बार क्या हो जाता है कि टैक्स एक्सेस में पे हो जाता है, तो जो भी एक्सेस अमाउंट पे होता है that government or IT department refunds later on. Assessee is a person who is liable to pay tax under the IT Act. And assessment. Assessment is a process of verifying the details which is submitted in ITR. So this detail can be income, deduction. So all the taxpayer details which is filled by the assessee in ITR, that has to be verified. That process is called assessment. Financial year is the year in which the income is earned. जिस income पे income tax pay करते हैं आप, उस year को financial year कहते हैं और ये assessment year से पहले होता है. Assessment year is the year जिसमें income tax pay किया जाता है, tax किया जाता है आपकी income को और ये financial year के बाद आता है. Let's see one example. So let's try to understand financial year and assessment year a bit more. मान लीजिए कि आपका फाइनेंशियल ईयर 1 अप्रैल 2020 को स्टार्ट हुआ और ये तो ऑब्वियसली खत्म हुआ 31 मार्च 2021, पूरा एक साल हो गया. तो अगर आपका 21 में फाइनेंशियल ईयर क्लोज हो रहा है बाय 31 मार्च, आपका असेसमेंट ईयर स्टार्ट होगा सेम ईयर फ्रॉम 1 अप्रैल एंड इट विल क्लोज नेक्स्ट ईयर 31 मार्च. सो फाइनेंशियल ईयर इज द प्रीवियस ईयर एंड असेसमेंट ईयर इज द करंट. So we learned all the terminology and terms related with taxation. We learned the process. Now see कि अब हम income tax deposit कैसे करते हैं. तो उसके भी बहुत सारे तरीके हैं. एक तरीका है e-filing. E-filing में आप अपना ITR ऑनलाइन सबमिट करते हैं. There are official website of income tax department and ITR e-filing से जब हम करते हैं तो the entire process is very simple. पहले मैनुअल फाइल किया जाता था जो अभी भी होता है but that is more tedious. E-filing has simplified the entire process. So in today's video we talked about taxation in colonial period, we talked about terminology related with taxation, we talked about which type of income is taxable and who are eligible to pay taxes. Now is the time for your task. Imagine if the British had not colonized India and therefore never introduced the concept of income tax. Would India still follow the income tax structure it has today? That's all for today. I will see you very soon in the next video. Till then, take care. Happy learning.